Didik TV KPM.
Now, for the next slot, we are going to go a little bit in depth in their thinking process.
Ooh.
So just now we had another one. So this one would be more on how to think and to generate their ideas. So Sean, this slot we are going to discuss on how to incorporate dad and mom.
Oh.
Mom was the colors initially with 6 colors. So we have dad, which will be the main idea to generate the main idea for each paragraph. All right. So besides that, we are also going to learn how to elaborate the ideas using their keywords. Keywords for sentence, for words, will be just your verb and agreement. We always play with keywords, Sean.
Okay.
Now, last but not least, we are going to incorporate dad teach mom. Sounds interesting. We don't have mom teach dad. We have dad teach mom because that's a norm.
Okay.
Fathers lead. All right, so girls and boys, this will be, of course, I'm sure everyone out there, you're aware of your requirements when it comes to marking. Of course, they should know the content, which is C, giving them 5 marks. They should know organization, O, which also gives them 5 marks. And of course, when you look about organization, Sean, it's all about cohesive devices and linking words. All right. Now, the next one will be communication achievement. Now, what can you say about communication achievement, Sean? So, look at the slide. It is focusing on how pupils out there put together their ideas. And how can they possibly do this? Easy. What do they do, Sean? They will just have to use dad teach mom. Why? Because by using dad teach mom, they will tend to put together their ideas and they will be producing a very well linked paragraph. Okay, last but not least is their language. Well, of course, this covers vocabulary and also grammar. Not to forget language expressions, Sean. That is LE. Okay, so now let us proceed and get a little bit in depth on the next step. Now, teach here will produce a well-linked 5 sentences in a paragraph. So, what is T as for teach? T, Sean, stands for topic sentence.
Okay.
Well, of course, everyone out there, you're aware that topic sentence will begin every paragraph when it comes to writing. So, topic sentence here, Sean, and girls and boys out there, we have 3 colors. Well, you're aware of the colors, right? So you can choose any colors, but for the second color should be always green. So look at the slide. We have color 1, we have color 2, and color 3. Remember, Sean, remember girls and boys, color 2 must always be green, giving ideas and suggestions. Why is that? That's a reason behind it. That is where you guys are going to grow your ideas. So what is the second sentence? The second sentence will be E. The first E stands for example. Well, how would you write your example, Sean? Easy. Look at the slide, guys. Example will have to grow color 1. I'm going to use the word grow here, Sean, because it's only growing where you get to generate the ideas. So remember, E1, example, grows color 1. Now, the next one will be the second E, that is example of analysis. Now, why is it green, Sean? Because example analysis, E2, grows color 2. I'm saying this very slow and clear. All right? So, color 2 will be expanded by example analysis. So, how would you grow this example analysis? How would you grow this example, Sean? Just by using any one of the 3 keys that I gave there, how or why or what. So you are free to choose. Now, let's go to the next sentence. How many sentences do we have now here, Sean? 3.
Yes.
Topic sentence, example, and example analysis. So we have 2 more to go. And what can that be? Now, the 4th sentence will be the 3rd E, that is evidence. What is evidence? Evidence will be the best way to grow your ideas. Wow, this candidate, you really know your ideas very well and you're good in expanding them effectively. So E, evidence, come from your color 3. So Sean, E1
Yep.
grows color 1.
Okay.
E2 grows color 2.
Yeah.
E3 grows color 3.
Yeah.
Easy, right? Now, what is the last sentence of the paragraph, people? Of course, C. What is that? Conclusion. So Sean, how do we conclude each paragraph, Sean? To avoid from dragging the same idea again and again and again. So this is the easy way on how to write conclusion. That is the so what of color 1. Read my lips, people. So what of color 1. So whatever that they have in color 1, they just have to expand and so what of it. All right. So this is a brief framework of how your mind works when it comes to generating ideas. So let us just go very quickly, Sean, to the situation. Well, this is wonders of nature, people. Let's save the river. So the task is benefits. Now, pupils out there, do you know how to combine and incorporate your situation and your task? Now, let's look at the slides here. So we're going to do this very quickly. Now, that, Sean, stands for question. So the question written on in the bubble will be how. So how do we save the river? So when you have the question, you must have the answer. So the answer is from topic sentence. Remember, 3 colors. So let us look at the colors listed on the screen. So the first color represents the first answer. So what is the first answer? It is, okay, let me just display all the boxes. So the first color will be educate through exposure. Now the second color is green, where you need to have modal verb. It can be can, could, will, would, may, might, should, yeah, and etc. So the answer for this question, can organize river care program. And the third color can be a volunteer. So that's a combination of white color, yellow color, and also green color. So having said that, let's proceed to the next E. What is the first E, Sean? Example.
Yes.
So how are we going to grow example? So the keyword is E1 grows color 1. So let us look here. All right. So your E1 will be growing educate through exposure. So I'm going to choose any one of the keys. How, why, or what? Look at the blue tag there. E1 grows color 1, people. So how are we going to grow that, madam? So look carefully. You're going to choose either how, why, or what. So what's my choice? I'm going to choose what. So what is the question? What is the activity? Activity of what? Educating through exposure. Can you see the color 1? So you're going to expand the idea. So that gives you an answer, a new answer. So what is it? Go on a walk by a local river. So let us proceed to the second E very quickly, guys. So the second E, E2, grows color 2. So let us grow using how, what, and why. And I'm going to choose why. And the question is, why organize program? How did I get the word program? Look at your color 2, people. So this is your answer. Why? Need water to survive. So we go to the next E, that is your E2. So E2 will have to grow color 2. E3 will have to grow color 3. So now we have come to E3, Sean. So E3 grows color 3. So I'm going to use why. Why do I become a volunteer? Where did I get the word volunteer from, Sean? From color 3.
Yes.
So we are going to grow it. So the answer is know the importance to people's livelihood. So now we have come to the last part, that is conclusion. So what did I say just now? Conclusion is so what of color 1.
Yes.
So this is what happens. Look at the slide, people. All right? Okay, I am now in your playground, in your mind, yeah? You're going to play a little bit here, and it's fun when you know the technique. Now, what is the conclusion, Sean? The conclusion will be so what of color 1. So where is your color 1, Sean? Where is it? Color 1. Show me the arrow. So this is the arrow.
Yeah.
Educate through exposure. And you know why I got the answer improve quality of life? Because this is how the question goes. So, if I educate through exposure, your color 1, what's next? So that is your answer. Improve quality of life. Now, having said that, when you're done, let us just continue adding in all these cohesive devices. Well, I'm sure all of you are aware of this. So add it on in your sentence and start producing your paragraph. So this is what happens. See, topic sentence, we start with language expressions, and then we will have our E1. We start with, apart from that, we have our E2, as I see it, language expressions. And the next E for evidence, we start with cohesive devices furthermore. And last but not least, your conclusion, therefore. So, Sean, looking at this, this is your final product of a beautiful one paragraph, and everything started with your dad teach mom. This is your firstborn child. After dad teaches mom. Okay? Now, that's about it, Sean. Now, what are we going to do next? Next, I want you to look at this paragraph. We have already having both situation and also task in one paragraph. So, I hope everyone out there, you are still with us. Well, of course, I'm sure you're a little bit like, oh, madam, what is this? Bubbles, arrows, and keywords. Try to fall in love with it because there's magic behind it. All right? Okay, so that's about it. So you can see we have language expressions, we have cohesive devices, and we have both situation and task. And voila, welcome to full mark email writing, 20 out of 20. Inshallah. Ameen.
Didik TV KPM